For many families, planning a vacation has become more difficult as travel prices continue to rise, and military families are among those balancing higher cost with the need to get away. They just want time to get away, guys. So here to offer budget tips and discuss how Vacation Club is helping military families make vacations possible are Jen and Kirst, co-founders of the blog Wives of the Armed Forces. Good morning, great to see you.
Good morning, Jeremy. Thanks for having us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited to get into this subject because I love traveling. So what made you become interested in travel and sharing your experiences?
So we were kind of forced into it right away. Whenever we married our husbands, we found out that military life and travel just go hand in hand. When we got married, we were both fresh out of college. Kirsten had just finished grad school, and we were moved thousands of miles away from everyone and everything that we had ever known. And we found out very quickly how painful it could be to just have to use all of your hard-earned vacation days and dollars just to go back home to see family. At the same time, our husbands were coming home from these awesome trips as they were traveling all over the world for the military. And we just saw how much growth came from those experiences. We wanted a little slice of that pie ourselves, but to do it with our loved ones. So we found that like the happy medium was when we could meet halfway or somewhere along the way, coming together and making the best memories. One thing that my family did, they're actually from Northwest Arkansas, and I was stationed in Washington State. We met halfway in the Canadian Rocky Mountains and had the best time.
First of all, we love Northwest Arkansas, part of our viewing area, and my grandparents lived in Bremerton, Washington, so I love both those places right now.
Wow, small world.
Small world, this is amazing. Okay, so I'm curious, how are rising travel costs, though, affecting the way families plan vacations?
Well, you know, military families already have a million hurdles to jump just to make travel happen, regardless of travel costs. But that's always been the front of our mind. We have to be mindful of a budget because you never know when the next unexpected curveball, move, family emergency is going to come your way. So we're always budgeting and trying to make that dollar stretch. But we have other things that we have to battle too, like leave, trying to understand that although we ask for leave, we may not get it. And while we might get it, that doesn't mean that it's guaranteed. There's always that asterisk of like, yes, you can go, but it might get pulled away. So we have to be thoughtful of that. And then managing our kids' schedules and our loved ones' schedules, if we're trying to connect with them, there's a lot of things that we're always looking at. So what we encourage military spouses in our community to do is get creative and be flexible. And that can look a lot of different ways, but we're really grateful because there's so many resources and perks out there to make it easier.
I was going to say that must be very challenging because you have to deal with the U.S. military for time off. And like, that's got to make planning extremely challenging for families to coordinate everybody's schedule.
It truly is so chaotic. I mean, just something as simple as planning your dentist appointment is chaotic. So you can imagine then what we're trying to do when we're doing 7 days away in another place.
Wow. Okay, so I love what you guys are doing, but what are some budget-friendly advice that you have for families who are planning trips right now, including myself? I always want to save money.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Same here. We always, like as Jim was touching on earlier, we always prioritize being flexible. And that's not just on the military family, that's also on the loved ones that they're trying to visit or connect with. Both parties need to be willing to potentially rendezvous in an off-peak season. That drives the cost down almost immediately and makes it a little bit easier sometimes in certain units and squadrons to get leave. You're not competing with other members of your unit or squadron. So that's predominant tip number one. And then number two is utilize some of these credit card perks that are out there for military families. A lot of times you can rack up those points and then transfer those over to airlines and hopefully fly at little to no cost. And then lastly, we love resources like Armed Forces Vacation Club. It's a free membership that you can opt into, and you can get discounted rates on lodging all over the United States and overseas. And it makes it a little bit more affordable for you to connect because they have incredible amenities like kitchens and space for extended family to stay with you.
Okay, since we are talking about travel, I'm going to throw one at you. You love travel. Just, okay, if you had to think off the top of your head, favorite place you've traveled to, go.
Oh my goodness. Well, honestly, I'm just going to take this and say place I want to travel. And that currently is Japan. It's something that we've been talking about a lot. I actually just renewed my passport and I love raw fish. So I'm trying to get to Japan ASAP. And like what we were saying earlier with military life, I've had a few really cool international travel plans planned. that didn't happen. So I'm looking out for Japan right now.
And I would say I did this really epic trick when my husband was on the road for the military, and I was able to meet him on the road in Belgium a couple of summers ago, and it still lives rent-free in the front of my brain. It was so incredible, and just one of those rare golden nuggets that you get courtesy of the military life that I will hold on to for a long time.
Oh, thank you guys so much for the amazing tips. Where can our viewers go for more information?
Absolutely. So anything for Armed Forces Vacation Club, you can go to afvclub.com. I love to sort by location, but you can also sort by the promos that they're hosting at the time. They also share all of those promos on their Facebook and Instagram. You can find out more about us, Jen and Curse at Wives of the Armed Forces on Instagram. We are a community of military spouses that are coming together to try to encourage and empower each other and share helpful resources.
Awesome. Well, I'm ready for a vacation. I don't know about you. I'm ready. Ladies,
Right?
thanks
Let's do
so
it.
much. Happy travels, my friends.
Thanks. Same to you.